Hey guys, I'm Big Films 39 and today we're unboxing Fast and Furious 6 on Blu-ray. Bought this at Best Buy. It was $7.99. Came with the movie ticket, as you can see here, for Fate of the Furious, which I still haven't seen, but when I do, you can expect a movie review from me. I already owned this movie back when it initially came out on Blu-ray, and I have this version with alternate cover artwork. But I already owned Fast 5. I purchased the Fast and the Furious. And by the way, if you want to see the unboxing of this one here, or the Fast and the Furious, which I just picked up, or the Fast 7 Steelbook, or Fast 5, all the Fast and Furious movies I own, I will link those unboxings in the description. But yeah, I wanted to get a second movie ticket, although it didn't make sense cost-wise for me to pick up a copy of a movie that I already owned, because after the two movies above the value of the tickets, I still had to pay $250, so out of pocket. So I basically paid $250 to get a copy of a movie that I already owned, but I just could not bring myself to own one of those shitty 2 through 4 Fast and Furious movies that I just have no desire to watch again, that are just garbage films that I honestly could not live with myself for owning. So, like a true sick Blu-ray asshole, I decided to pay a little more money for a second copy of a movie that I already owned, rather than paying that same money for a movie that I didn't own, and getting the ticket in that case. So I could have not gotten this and saved myself $250 buying the second movie ticket, but it's different artwork. It's my favorite film in the franchise. And I don't know, that for $250, that's what a sick Blu-ray collecting assholes do. But let's unbox this thing, huh? It comes with the Blu-ray and digital copy, the movie ticket, slipcover. The title is embossed on the spine. The title is embossed as well. Bonus features includes extended and theatrical versions. Now, a quick note on this. The extended and theatrical versions are damn near exactly the same, and I'll show you that when I show you the runtimes. The runtimes are exactly the same, and when I bought the Blu-ray when it first came out and watched the extended version, I didn't notice a single difference, so I had to Google it. And apparently, I don't think I bothered to go back and verify this, but apparently there is one frame in a small action scene in the movie. It's not even one of the big action scenes, where they just include an extra frame that lasts for like a split second, or they switch some frames or camera angle around, and it's just completely unrecognizable. You'd never notice it if you didn't know it was there. And even knowing it was there, I don't think you would notice it. And that's it. That's the only difference between the extended and theatrical version. So, I believe that all of the Blu-ray versions of this movie come with the extended version. But if you're thinking about paying more for it, don't. If you think it's something special, just forget about it. It's a complete marketing gimmick. It's stupid. It's pointless. I hate it. So anyway, I just had to get that out. And I don't even think the gore or anything was amped up for the extended version. It's literally just that one quick split-second frame. Okay, the making of Fast and Furious 6, deleted scenes, planes, tanks, and automobiles on the set with Vin, Gearhead's Delight, The Flip Car, Hand-to-Hand Fury, Take Control, feature commentary with director Justin Lin, and much more. And I'll show you the runtimes now to prove to you that they are exactly the same. Runtime, theatrical 2 hours 11 minutes, extended 2 hours 11 minutes. And so how can it even be extended if they're the exact same runtime? Totally stupid. Not rated. The extended version contains material different from the original PG-13 rated version. Bullshit. And the theatrical version is rated PG-13. All right, so let me know what your favorite movie in the Fast and Furious franchise is. For me, it's this one. When I saw 7 in the theater, it was 7. I did a movie review for that, which I'll leave linked in the description. It's a horrible review. My reviews are, I don't want to say better, but they'll be very different from what they were back in the day when I was a feeble man. But yeah, check that out if you want. But and we got a bare bones Blu-ray disc with no disc art there, so there's the disc for you. But as I was saying, 6 is my favorite film in the franchise, and when I saw 7 in the theater, I loved it. I thought that was my favorite at that point. When I got the Steelbook, which again, the unboxing will be linked in the description. When I got the Steelbook and watched it, I just did a complete 180 on that movie. Nothing about it worked for me. The acting suddenly stuck out as being very bad and just very noticeable as being very shitty acting, which I was so caught up in the action and the excitement the first time around that I wouldn't have even thought to pay attention to something like that. But after watching all of these films and never really having a problem with the acting, rewatching 7, it was just like light switch suddenly went off in my head. It's like this movie, the acting in this movie is terrible, and probably puts a bad light on the acting for this entire franchise. So the acting was terrible, and then the whole story just felt like really uninteresting to me. Like I didn't care at all. Just felt dumb and pointless. And then the action scenes I couldn't even enjoy. Like way more shaky cam than I remembered there being when I saw it in the theater. And I just felt like there was no real juice or no momentum, no excitement for any of the action scenes, which there is to me in 6. And I'll end the video soon, but we don't have anything else to do. But with this movie, I feel like the action is a lot more subtle. It's a more subtle action movie, and there's a lot more build up to the action scenes. And with 7 and what it looks like with Fate of the Furious, they're just trying to go bigger and badder and balls to the wall, and it's just like a testosterone infused movie for every second of it, start to finish. And I used to think that that's what I wanted out of my action movies, and a lot of times I will complain that action movies did not go big and bad enough. But now, having a slightly more refined taste, and refined, being, refined from what was the taste of an asshole, but a more refined taste. I don't think I want that from my action movies. I don't want, just complete balls to the wall action for every second. It just gets kind of stupid and boring, and I just lose any kind of anticipation I have for the big action scenes. And 6, I think, accomplished building momentum for those action scenes a lot better. It's just a more subtle movie than 7, or what I believe also 8 will be. So my favorite of the franchise. 5, I know that's a lot of people's favorite. They like the heist aspect of that. And other than the heist scene, that movie to me is extremely boring. There's a nice action scene in the beginning to introduce The Rock, but after that, no action scenes until the heist scene, and that movie's just way too boring to me to be my favorite. So 6 is my favorite of the series. And if you're wondering why I didn't have to take the plastic off, it's because, like an idiot, when I was, good thing I caught myself, when I was filming the unboxing of this, when it still had the shrink wrap on, I took my digital copy code and was waving it around making fun of you guys, saying that you were gonna all fight tooth and nail to be the first to redeem this code. And then I realized, wait, I already owned a copy of this movie and redeemed the digital copy, so that means I wouldn't be able to redeem the code for this one. So I had to refilm it because I'm going to try to sell that code. And if any of you want to sell it, buy it from me for, let's say, $5 or so. Let me know. I'd be happy to work something out. But yeah, I had to refilm for that reason, because I'm an asshole. But that's it for the Fast and Furious 6 Blu-ray unboxing. Again, check the description for links to other Fast and the Furious movie unboxings and some other good stuff. Excuse me, and follow me on Facebook, which I'll have linked in the description. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.